Hi, I'm Artie Demko. You thought you lost your love, but didn't. You thought you'd get terminated at work, but were given another chance. You had exploratory surgery, and all was benign. At that moment of reprieve, you're likely to think, even if you're an atheist, thank God. And you promise yourself you're going to do better, be kinder or tougher, work harder or less hard, live healthier or give yourself a break, whatever. The issue is how to sustain your motivation. Will your follow-through be no better than with your New Year's resolutions? Maybe one or more of the following ideas, which I've assembled from some of my previous talks with you, will help. Make just a modest resolution. It may be too difficult to sustain a bold resolution, for example, to lose 20 pounds, or become a hard worker, or be kind to your romantic partner all the time. Maybe pick an easier to sustain goal. For example, eat what you want, but try to stay vigilant so you can stop before you're busting. At work, decide to push yourself for just 2 minutes more when you're tempted to take a break. Choose just one nicety to bestow on your romantic partner. For example, listen uninterrupted for 2 minutes a day. Another way to potentially lengthen your resolution, ritualize. Tie your resolution to an activity that you always do. For example, let's say you resolve to do more professional reading. Each day, make yourself read for 10 minutes before allowing yourself to have dinner. To make it easier, always have a piece of professional reading at hand. For example, open file on your computer or an article on a table that you pass on the way to the kitchen. Reminders. Stick a post-it reminder on the side of your computer monitor, your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, or even as your computer's wallpaper. Should you team up? Would it help to have a partner in crime? For example, someone who'd also like to lose weight with whom you check in daily. Or use a fitness app such as Sworkit, SWORKIT, highly rated, especially for beginners, that shares your daily results with your social media friends as well. It's got all kinds of other features. Or ask a few friends to meet regularly to share goals and get support in meeting those goals. Or should you ask a friend or even a counselor to be a loving taskmaster? He or she would hold you accountable for daily progress or even watch you for a few days until you're rolling. For example, you're working more and watching less March Madness. Picture the benefits and liabilities. For example, if you want to lose weight, would it help to keep saying a mantra like, moment on the lips, lifetime on the hips? Or if you're more motivated by fear, picture your overeating resulting in your lying on a gurney. If vanity is your thing, picture your friends whispering about you. He or she gained it all back and more. Or decide you love food just too much. As George Bernard Shaw wrote, there is no love sincerer than the love of food. Think back to past procrastinations. How often has, I'll do it later, worked out for you? Chances are, not well. The 1 second task, the 1 minute struggle. Getting started is often the hard part, so make it easy. Ask yourself, what's my first 1 second part of the task? That may get you rolling. The other common place we get stuck is on reaching a hard part. My clients have generally found that after a minute or so, the chances of making progress against that stumbling block diminish. So, when you reach that roadblock, perhaps give it just a minute and then decide to get help, revisit it later with fresh eyes, or decide you could do the task by going around rather than through the roadblock. Reducing the amount of time you spend struggling will make tasks more pleasant and therefore reduce the tendency to procrastinate. Trick your brain. For example, feign optimism. Even if you're wrong, you're probably better off having tried. So, what could you tell yourself that could trick your brain into staying with your resolution? Gratitude for your reprieve. Especially if your reprieve was from something serious, you doubtless feel grateful. Don't you owe it to the fates, to God, whoever, whatever, to make the most of your reprieve? It's sad to see people who, for example, survive a heart attack and after a few weeks are back to unhealthy behavior. I just got a reprieve when I found out the IRS filing deadline had been extended from April 15th to May 17th. My resolution is to, instead of cramming all the tax preparation into one yucky week, to use tax preparation as a break activity, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. I hope, That will make it less painful. If you've gotten a reprieve, is there anything that you would like to commit to doing? And is there anything on the list that I've mentioned that might sustain your resolution? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.